Good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. This is such a wonderful, beautiful morning. As you can see, welcome to my table. What I was trying to show you last night, welcome to my table for, I don't know, breakfast or lunch. The table is already clothed. Hey, bude red and look at her. Welcome, bude te ducat. Oh, bienvenido en la mesa. Comida es claro. Okay. You guys welcome the table to the table. The food is ready. As I start this video in the morning, I feel like laughing. I personally took it upon myself to make an announcement that the season has changed. And I wonder who gave me the responsibility. To be in charge of weather forecast. I'm not even a meteorological expert. I don't even work in the meteorological department. And the little I know, that even the old days when I could fly, I had to depend on information from the meteorological department in order to know the weather in the flight path that I'm going to take. Look, I took it upon myself to announce that the winter is over, season has changed. Look, am I a prophet of doom that I'm predicting wrong things? Look what's happening. Anyway, welcome to my channel. This is Boya's Pilgrim. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. I have a story to tell this morning. This is just a bit of little tips about this snow that you're falling. This is for a fact. I've heard it from the experts. So this time, now I'm not saying like prophet of doom, just saying things. You see these snowflakes that are falling? Somebody has told me that they are in different shapes. And like fingerprints, as none of them has the shape of the other. And it is very, very difficult on planet Earth to find that the shape of these snowflakes is similar to the other. And it's one of the amazing things, like the fingerprints of human beings. I don't know how many billions and billions of people, and there is no duplicate of the eye structure and the fingerprint structure. So is this snow, and I don't know, this snow is so much. So for this person to have come up with this conclusion, it is a big scientific research. It is a very, very huge scientific research. So this is me after prophesying that the winter is over. We are in for a new snowy day. Remember the fact that I've given you that these snowflakes, as you see them, let me just pick some of them. You see, they all have different shapes, and none of it is equal to the other. Oops, some of it is coming on the camera. So this is me, this is snow, this is another winter morning. Okay, this morning, what do we have? What do we have to say? What do we have to say for this morning? I wanted to talk about something that uniquely happens here in Sweden, and I find it very, very remarkable, and it's something worth thinking about in form of transparency in human living. Okay, what happens is we all work, and we all make income. and this income we pay tax, and when we pay tax, it is paid accountably, counted on percentages, roughly between 30 to 35%, somewhere there. And sometimes some people complain that the tax is too much, they take too much tax. But one thing I appreciate about this country is that the tax that is collected is used very, very well. If you see the structure of the roads, if you see each and every road is lighted with street lights, if you see electricity supply consistent, we don't have blackouts here, we don't have water shortage, we drink water from the top, we have good schools, we have good transport, we have everything good. So you see the taxpayers' money is really paid, and I mean it really gets to work. And what amuses me is the transparency in the government, such that at the end of the year, like at the end of the year, they do their audit. And right now we are in just the month of March. In February, there came a small declaration, and the declaration form, it's a wealth declaration form that you have to declare how much you have earned for the year, and you find that they've calculated how much that they took from your job and everything. And believe me or not, in Sweden, when they have picked more money than is necessary, and then they did their accounts, and then they saw that you have loans, that you have debts, that you have this, that you have expenses here and there, that you've spent so much fuel on traveling to work, they refund you the money that you use for driving to work. They refund you the money that they overcut. And in the tax returns, you find that you find a bonus. It's not really a bonus, but it's tax refund. And we are talking about, like, it can go up to even 30,000. I mean, hey, wait. If I was in Kenya, I'm talking about 300,000 per individual. Yeah, the government contacts you. You sign that you agree that is the amount that you have to receive. If you find it's not fair, you can refuse to sign there and you complain. And then if you need more, you say the reason why you need more and you prove. And you get 300,000 Kenya shillings. Some guys got 25,000. This is 250,000. A quarter a million. Hey, this is something that you cannot take for granted. This is a transparent government. This is a what? A transparent government. And they do that. So you work, and just when you don't expect, they give you that kind of tax return. I don't know. If you're watching me from Africa, tell me which country in Africa does this kind of accountability and transparency and can give you back this amount of money once they have collected it. Hey, I challenge you, Kenyans. Kenya, is it possible? Is it possible? Huh? Wow. Okay. That is one thing. Then another thing is the way in which they deal with the crimes. And there are small offenses that normally happens, like traffic offenses and these domestic offenses and everything. So it is levied in terms of fines which inconvenience somebody a lot, and kind of like they have to be paid. So if you like overspeeding, and they catch up with you, and then for overspeeding, one, either you lose your license, so you have it very difficult to go to work, or you get, let's say, like a fine of 2,000 to 3,000. That's like paying 40k instantly, yeah? 40. There's nothing like kutoa kitu kidogo. There's nothing like kutoa kitu kidogo to the officer hamsini. You pay that 40k, and you have to see how you survive that month. This is part, and if this money is used so well to develop the traffic system, and it really works. Yeah. Yeah, those are 2 points I've mentioned about today. And then the next thing I wanted to highlight today, even as the winter is back and the snow is beating. Do you think guys fail to go to work because it is snowing? Nah. Do you think guys fail to go to work or get late because it is raining? Nah. These are things that I only had in Africa. But here, there is weather focus, which talks about the weather, what it's going to be like. And, yep, what happens is everybody knows about the weather, and they start their driving early, and they always get in time, and nobody misses job because because the weather was bad. Nah. Look at this. Look at this tree. This is the beauty of winter. This is the beauty of winter. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? So, excuse about getting late for work because it was snowing, it was raining, or it was this and that. Nah. Guys, just plan very well. Start your journey early. Drive slowly, knowing the road is going to be slippery, and blah blah blah, and that's it. And then you go. Yeah, and also the planning is done so well that the weather focus works very well, and they know which day it's going to snow. My fingers are beginning to freeze. I only cover the center part but not the tips, so I'm feeling it. So salt is put on this road, and salt helps this snow melt away so that the cars don't slide so much. So yeah, everything that goes on with a good planning. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about is caring for one another. I've had people saying that the Europeans are very cold, they're not friendly, they're not this and that and that. And I don't know from what perspective people are talking about. And I've been here for about 22 years, and I find these guys so amazing, and they've welcomed us into the land. They've given us citizenship, and they're so friendly, they're so nice, and I really wonder what this thing is. I hear some guys talking about that social life or making noise. Yeah. I don't know, because the Kenyan perspective of it, that guys just meet and call each other and make parties and make noise here and socialize, and I don't think it's anything. I mean, everybody's busy. Guys have to work. Guys have to take kids to school. Guys have to do things over the weekends. It's like people don't have what to do, so they just have to sit and gossip together. I find here life is so busy, extremely busy, such that yeah, guys can meet once in a while, socialize here and there, but it's not the lifestyle that somebody should be having. I mean, life is not a party every day. And yeah, life is not, I think even in the US it's like that. Even if you ask the celebrities, I mean, great people like I admire so much Lionel Richie. I admire that guy a lot. I love his music, but I don't think he's just out partying each and every day and just wearing party clothes. And hey, by the way, I'm just interrupting my video. Look at our nursery school. I had it in the video before. Look at the progress that is happening. So beautiful, so beautiful. This thing is becoming real. This thing is becoming real. Remember to watch my first video and compare with this one. And yeah, this thing is becoming real. Oh yeah. And I have some small business here. Let me go and attend it. It's very soon that we are going to change tires for the vehicles. So I'll just drop into the workshop here and see if I can order summer tires for my Volvo. Give me a second. I talk to these guys, I order the tires, and then we continue with the walk. Ooh. Yeah, been to the garage. They were too busy, so I didn't take my order for the tires, but my walk continues. And as my walk continues, I just wanted to highlight my recent visit to Malmo. And I bumped into some politicians lobbying for I don't know what politics. And my deep question to them was, in as much as they're talking about Kenyan politics, I don't know what, changing this and that, I was asking them about work and labor. I mean, if people work and people earn money, this people get their livelihood. This is what helps people. I mean, if somebody has daily bread on top of their table and a decent whatever. Now, one thing that I was explaining to them is that what I've learned here is like all jobs are respected. All jobs are respected, and all jobs are well rewarded. All jobs are well rewarded. And what has retarded the income system in the Kenyan society, if I can be able to talk about it, is the so-called classifications. And I don't know what kind of education, I don't know this level, that level. So somebody went to school, so he's liable. I mean, he should eat, and somebody didn't go to school, he shouldn't eat. Or somebody is disabled, so he doesn't deserve to eat because he's disabled. I mean, it's all crap. It's all crap. And the salary distribution system is something that I want to make a video about and prove to Kenyans that the method that they do have, and I respect it in as much as intelligent as it is, but it is responsible for mass poverty and crime and I don't know what, dishonesty, bad business without ethics. I mean, it's because the circulation of the money is just bad. It is bad. And there's no way of quoting it that or pretending that it looks good. So why should I say that it is good if it is not good? What I'm trying to say here is if somebody is working as a person who takes care of gardens and lawns and everything, why shouldn't he be awarded handsomely so that he can be able to be like a person who lives here? I mean, who drives and affords a house, and we are talking about average housing cost, say of about 8 to 10k I'm talking about 80,000 rent per month to pay, to pay for the rent. The owner of the house will be happy to get some good amount of money. The person will be happy with the job that he's paying, and he'll be responsible to pay the 80,000, and the economy is just going to bloom. Everybody's going to earn out of everything that they do. And this is where the problem is. They are very poorly rewarded. And then the politicians who pay themselves a lot of money, they go up lobbying, and then the people who are voting for them don't have the money. I mean, everything is just, it's just not working. And challenge me on this. If there is a good functional labor union, a labor organization that is sincerely functional and properly working, and this labor thing sees to it that everybody is paid a decent salary and everybody pays decent tax, and the government just acts honest with the tax and uses the tax for good stuff. Tell me what would be the problem there? Because the remuneration system is something I wish to challenge, and I'm not educated, I've not gone to school so that much, that professor thing that I would sit and start using smart words to justify why somebody should starve and why somebody should die, yet there is plenty of food around them. But I need somebody who is educated that can come, sit with me in front of my camera and tell me. And on the other hand, I am prepared. I have talked with a friend and a colleague who is very, very working hard on a salary system that enables people to survive in whichever economy, even with the latest inflations which have been here. He has been kind of like a counselor and working out on adjusting of this salary and surviving. I mean, starting all the way from the time of Corona, when companies shut down and everything. I mean, I've been watching how this guy works and how people survived, and during that period we stayed home for almost 3 months, 4 months, and we were paid full salary that was able to pay for all our bills and all our responsibilities. Where was this money coming from? And there was some extra given by the government. And for those who could be able to work from home, I mean, everything was worked out in a special way. And I think I need a Kenyan expert. I need somebody who can be able to tell me that discriminative method, I don't know, it's even corrupt. Some people buy even certificates in order to fake the education and to get into some positions. Here, who cares about that certificate? Everybody has a right to work, and everybody is remunerated, and everybody drives, everybody goes to work, everybody eats, everybody lives decently, everybody. So there's no need for a ghetto here to be done. There's no slum. And if it can work here, why can't it work there? I mean, guys go to school, there are professors who teach them how to do things right. Professors, for many, many years, you've been graduating students, and there any student who, not 1, 2, 3, or 10, who can come up with an idea to show how people can be able to live socially. Something is not right there. Something is not right there. And I'm looking for somebody I was in Nairobi, and I was talking to a few friends, and I was so much interested on this part of rewarding workers, because Kenyans are hard workers. Kenyans are hardworking, and I believe if you give them a job, they can be able to do. Kenyans, I know them. It's a culture that is there. It's a culture, and a very grounded culture. Those guys are hardworking. Now, I'm not being a politician here. All I'm trying to say is these hardworking guys, can't they be rewarded such that they can live decently? Am I asking for too much? Am I asking for too much? Yeah, that's all I'm asking for. Such that the crime rate, such that even when tourists come there, they can be comfortable, they can be peaceful. I mean, you can't just be proud and you call a place Nairobi and you're happy about it because of the robbery rate which is there. I mean, how can you embrace bad character and adopt it and adore it? No, I think the culture has to change. The culture has to change, and it has to change with job. It has to change with income. It has to change with the economy. So if this video sounded too political for you, I'm so sorry, but I like backing up what I was thinking, and I think what I was talking to that political group in Malmo, it was coming from my heart. They want people to vote, yet they still don't care, or they don't know, they have no idea on how people can work and be remunerated well and live well. A pattern has to be changed. A pattern has to be changed. Good living has to come. Good living has to come. Anyway, I'm not a politician. I'm not being paid for any politics. I don't even think about that. But at least it's my desire that the world changes for the good and people earn good. And if at all you are not happy with this message of mine that people should not earn good and live good, I don't know, you can tell me what you think. Yes, my winter walk is over. It's time to get home and warm up. It's time to get a cup of tea, a cup of hot chocolate, and enjoy the winter. Enjoy the winter. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. There's so much snow today. It's not record snow, but it is good. So tell me what you like about this morning. Please share, subscribe, and let me know the weather which is at your place out there. If it's been a shiny day, if it's been a windy day. One thing is that the spring had come just as I announced that the weather's changed. So the birds have come back, and you can hear them chirping in there. You can hear the birds. You can hear the birds. They're back. They came too early. I mean, they always come in time. 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 Okay, thank you for sharing with me this video. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. A friend of mine encouraged me that I'm on the road to 1,000, but at the moment I'm so happy with the 150 people who have been supporting me, and let's call it this day road to 800. Can we make it to 800 this week? Hey guys, support me, support me, support me. I'll take you out for journeys. I'll take you out for trips. Yeah, time is coming. The right season is here where traveling will be so possible, and soon we are getting the summer holidays. So I believe I'll be able to travel and give you more content. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for this day if it could have sounded political, but yeah, there's sometimes We just have to talk about reality. Thank you, and check you out in tomorrow's video.